Good afternoon, family. It has been 2 weeks since we last talked, and honey, I am going to need y'all to sit down and relax and enjoy yourself because you know we got 30 minutes, honey, and it's going to be a reality TV show with no commercials. Okay, sit back because we have a lot to talk about these past 2 weeks of what's been going on, baby. The last time I talked to you was when we was in Compton, California. Honey, we is in Jackson, Mississippi again, and so much has happened since then. So what I'm gonna need you to do is sit down, relax, cut the TV down for a minute, and we got 30 minutes. We gonna gossip, okay? Let me tell you what's been going on with me for the last 2 weeks, baby. Um, I went to North Pratt, Nebraska from Compton, California. Okay, this is like taking 15 to 80 over the mountains and things like that. When I went in those mountains, let me tell you, it was a different experience. It was an experience I have never experienced before. Okay, you don't know mountains until you go to Nebraska, Wyoming, Utah. Them some mountains for you. Okay. I don't think I will ever be the same from going through those mountains, honey. I went through something called the twin sisters, the three sisters, the sisters of sisters, whatever it was, girl. It was just you sitting down here in a truck, and these mountains are way up here, and it's like a cave that you're going through. And I felt like Moses did. When you remember when God called Moses to the mountaintop, and Moses was all young when he went all up in the mountains, and when he came back, he was all gray haired and old, and like he done been through something. Girl, that's the way I felt, honey. I felt like I had been through something, honey. I felt like I aged about 5, 10 years going through the mountain. There was no internet, no phone, no nothing. There was nobody there. There's no need for no police because ain't nobody coming way out there to get you. Nobody. Okay. I went through some tumbleweeds. I didn't even know what tumbleweeds was. Girl, I saw the stuff going across the highway, and I was like, "What is this?" Girl, went to Colorado. That was my first time being there. I know there is a reason why I have not been to these places, honey. I'm not missing anything there. I'm not missing anything in Utah, Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Been there, done that. I could check that right off the book. Okay. We will reroute. We're not allowed to go 70 West Texas because too many of our trucks get caught up in that whatever. You have to fuel up when you going up there. You fuel up, and I mean fuel up to the top. Cause honey, ain't no gas, ain't no fuel stations. There's nothing. You get stuck out there, you on your own. It's you and the Lord. Ain't no phone, ain't no nothing, honey. You gotta hope another driver can get in touch with somebody to get you from out of there. Okay. Went to the Walmart up there in Nebraska. Everything went fine, smooth, whatever. Okay. Came from there, picked up a load in Colorado, went to San Antonio, Texas. Got to San Antonio, Texas, picked up my load and brought it to Jackson, Mississippi, honey. I was so glad to see Jackson. Child, when I saw Texas, baby, I was like, thank you. Thank you. I'm back to civilization. I'm back to reality, girl. The phone service, the internet, everything started working again, girl. And then I got to Jackson. I was like, thank the Lord, I done made it home. I done made it home. So I came to Jackson and I checked my P.O. box, and Valentine's Day was right around the corner. I went to my P.O. box, and honey, I had got a Valentine's Day card from one of my subscribers named Derek Puller, and thank you, baby. That just touched my heart when I went and got that card out the P.O. box. I was like, yes, honey. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And the words that was on that card was just so encouraging. And I carry it with me. It's in my truck. You don't have to worry about it, honey. That card is protected. You hear me? So I came in. I had a good time there. And I did a little shout out to him on my page. And let's see, I have been doing since Valentine's Day, I've been doing what is called local runs. Now, we don't have a local We don't have a local department or whatever, local where you can do that. But there is sometimes you can come in and you can pick local runs, and it's like under 200 miles. And I like it because you get like $1.50 a mile plus your fuel surcharge, which is 30 cents. So you're making $1.80 a mile going just to, I've been going from Jackson to Hammond to Louisiana, go pick up some bananas in New Orleans and coming back. And I did 8 of those trips in a week, and honey, I didn't miss a penny. Do you understand me? I was like, okay, this may be the new lit, but you can't count on that all the time. It's only if they have it available for you to run, you can run it. But sometimes, a lot of the drivers will take the loads on in, so you don't have the local one. But I enjoyed the little break that I had because it just gave me a break. And I was able to go do my run. I was back in my 10 hours and I went to sleep in my truck. So and it wasn't so stressful of being, just out everywhere. And I really liked that and I enjoyed that. So I did some local runs, honey. What else? I want to say, congratulations to Miss Kelly Powell. This lady, let me tell y'all something. This lady contacted me a couple of months ago and she inboxed me and she was, talking to me and she wanted to try and get her CDL. How about she went and put in her application with KLLM. She started school, okay? She came on in and she passed her permit in one day, all three of them in one day. And then I had to come in and just congratulate her for passing her CDL. So now she has her CDL and she is getting ready to go out with her trainer for 6 weeks. And I am just so proud of her for stepping out on faith, making it happen for herself. She is loving it, and she was just scared to death. And I went over. I didn't want to go over there before she did her driving test, so I waited until when she came back, and they told me that she passed. And I had to go running over there to tell her, I'm so proud of her, and that takes a lot for you to be able to make that decision and make this a career choice for you. And you are part of our family. We put you in our best of clown group, and so that you will have a resource of people to count on, that you can ask questions, so you're not out here by yourself. And I just want to congratulate you on that, and I'm so proud of you for doing your thing, and you're gonna enjoy yourself, and you're gonna have a good time, and we're glad to have you. Yes, we are, honey. We are glad to have you. Another female on the road, baby, making it do what it do. Okay. All right, Miss Keller, we got you, honey. And let's see. YouTube subscribers, y'all have been coming over to KLLM. Every time I look around, it's like Miss Diva, Miss Diva, Miss Diva. Child, honey, y'all have been showing up, showing out. Okay, I come in and it's like people starting, people going to refresher school, people getting in school. Y'all just doing your thing. I'm so proud of you. Coming over here, getting your trucks, y'all making it work. I mean, I'm mad at the ones that come over here and done got Volvos. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna hate on you. I'm be your number one hater. Hey, Miss Tamara's your hater because I hate that you got a Volvo. Okay. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm just glad that you made the decision. I mean, we got people that's done made this first month has been a life changing for them because, the bonus that they get, the miles that they run, the payments are not taken out for 2 weeks. I mean, so they've been hitting the road and they've been going. And we've been putting you in the support group to ask questions, how to save fuel, how to do different things. So, congratulations to y'all. We welcome you, and we're so glad to have you. And reach out to us. Reach out. You need to know anything you want to know about dedicated accounts. You want to know about regional runners. You want to know anything that you need to know. We're glad you're here, and just reach out to us. Okay. Um, Child, I installed a ghetto refrigerator into my truck, honey. Let me tell you, honey, I went, they told me, I called KLLM and they told me that they wanted $2,000 to install a refrigerator. I was like, good Lord, what is we getting, Sub-Zero? And they said that's without the installation. I said, well, what kind of installation, what kind of refrigerator am I getting for $2,000, baby? It is not that serious, okay? So I went to Walmart and see what they had on sale, honey. Walmart had a refrigerator for $80, and I thought, hey, that's gonna work, okay? So me and my girlfriend, Miss Lavette, honey, we went got that refrigerator and we made it do what it do, baby. We made that refrigerator, honey. You talking about the ghetto install, baby? We installed that refrigerator ourselves. We put it in there and we made it happen, honey. We ain't had no installment charge. We ain't had nothing. Let me show you my refrigerator, baby. That's my refrigerator. It's to keep the stuff cold. There you go. Put it right on in there. Miss Timmer is installing refrigerators, girl. So we just got to make it happen. We got to make it do what it do, baby. We can't be paying no $2,000 for no refrigerator. Got a little freezer in it. There, my little food and everything up in there, girl. We made it work, child. So then also I went and got the little um wireless keyboard so you don't have to be touching the Qualcomm and all that kind of stuff. You can sit in your bunk and do the wireless keyboard. They had that for $29.88 at Walmart. What else did I get? Let's see. Did the refrigerator, honey. We installed our own refrigerator. Saved a whole bunch of money, honey. Kept it moving. We did the wireless keyboard. Let's see. My runs was $1.80 a mile this last week. Then I was fueling up at the yard for $2.12. So, honey, Miss Tara was making it happen, honey. We were calculating and everything. Um, Girl, I had a bacon. Let me tell you something. We went to, where did I go? Walmart. I picked up a load in Jackson and went down there, and I went to back up my truck to open the doors. Now I picked up this load already sealed. I had nothing to do with whatever. I'm going to drop it off, okay? Already sealed, backed up. I go to open the door, okay? Open the door. Girl, bacon was everywhere, girl. Bacon was coming out the doors, and I was like, I took off running. I was like, what is that? Girl, I realized it was bacon, girl. I turned back around. I was like, girl, we better have some bacon today, girl. So let me show you the bacon, honey. Bacon was everywhere, baby. Let me tell you. Honey, this was the bacon. Can you see that? Let me see. Let me show you how that stuff fell off that truck. Honey, that stuff fell off that truck. I was like, oh, we finna have some bacon, baby. We finna have some bacon. So before we do anything with it, they'll say you have to turn in, tell them what happened, and they have to come out there and see if they're going to keep it or not. And I got a call the next day and they said, Tamara, get rid of the bacon. So I could choose to give it to a food bank, do whatever it is that you want. But honey, when it was cooked bacon, honey, I did not have any problem giving that bacon away, baby. I bought that bacon to Jackson, and honey, I was like, let go, let God, let have, honey. And that bacon was off my truck within a couple of hours, honey. And but that bacon was high, girl. That bacon sell for like $4, $4 in the store, one pack. So got rid of that, got rid of the bacon. My girlfriend, honey, you can't be hanging out with with young women, honey, because I'm 43 years old, and my little girl, my little, I'm hanging out with Miss Lavette, honey. She's a female driver. She's the youngest female driver at KLLM. So that I know of, okay. So I'm gonna call her the youngest female driver. Miss Lavette took me to the adult store, honey. Miss Tamara ain't never been to no adult store, and I'm like, adult store, what that mean, okay? She said, come on, Miss Tamara, I'm gonna take you in here. I'm gonna let you. You ain't never been in nothing like that. I was like, girl, no, I ain't never. So walked up in there, girl. Mm, I can't even stop laughing, girl. I was like, no, what? Girl, I didn't know all this stuff was up in here. I was looking, I'm like, okay, where's the sale? Ain't no sale, ain't no clearance, ain't nothing marked down, nothing. That stuff was high. It was expensive. And then, wait a minute, hold on. How about the man said, we got this side and then we have a hardcore side? And I was like, oh, I'm not ready for the hardcore side. I can barely take this in right now. I can barely take this in. I am not ready for the hardcore side. No, I do not want to see that. And she said, well, if if you do and people buy these things and they can go and actually try them out. I was like, girl, shut up. You mean to tell me they have a place where you can try stuff out right after you buy it in the store? Girl, where they do that at? I was like, girl, no, girl. Honey, I was so scared somebody was going to see me up in there. I put on my hoodie, put my hood on, and I was like, girl, let's get to this car, girl, because if somebody passed by and they was like, what is Miss Tara doing up in the adult store, girl? It ain't that serious. But I was able to see her there. I was like, girl, woo. So, whatever, honey, whatever. Lord Jesus. Anyway, let's go on from there, honey, because I could just laugh about that all night. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I was like, my God, my God, my God. But I went on a recovery mission, honey. We had some trucks in Atlanta, and I got in. They needed 8 of us to go up to Atlanta and pick up the trucks and bring them back to KLLM yard. KLLM don't play, honey. They would terminate you acting a fool. You could act a fool if you want to, honey. They would disable the truck and you would be. We will come get our stuff. Don't think we won't. Okay. Especially if you out there acting a fool, speeding and hitting everything up out there and just acting just pure, just like you don't have no sense, honey. So we had to go get a vehicle from Atlanta. And I got a 2014 Freightliner. Girl, let me see if I can show it to you, honey. I had to go pick up this truck and bring it back to Jackson and put it on the yard. It was a manual, honey. My legs and everything was tired. Didn't nobody tell me how to float gears until I got back to Jackson. I was like, well, why ain't nobody tell me? I could have been doing this the whole trip. But that's the freight line I went and picked up. Okay. So, girl, it was like an undercover mission, honey. I felt like we was on some rescue or whatever. We got in a van and it was like we left at 3 o'clock and it was like, we all up and packed up in the van and we got up to Atlanta about 9, 10 o'clock and in the middle of the night we come and be possessing and taking trucks. What they do that at, honey? It was 7 men drivers, and then it was me, girl, and I'm all up in there, girl. And they gave it was like he handed us paperwork out in the truck, and this is what you gonna do and whatever. Child, we got in them trucks, we fueled up, and it was like we was ants, honey. We disappeared. Everybody went. They brought me a trailer so I could hook up with, and I came back and I delivered it, and I brought the truck to the yard. So it's out there, and somebody will be getting it next week, okay? But that was fun, honey. That was fun. Call me for the recovery mission, honey. I can be on the recovery mission. I can do OTR. I can do local runs. I can do it all, baby. Whatever you need me to do, I can do it, baby. I can make it happen, okay? Miss Tamara ain't scared of nothing, baby. Let's go on the recovery mission. I was like, girl, what did we been do, girl? Honey, that was so much fun. I enjoyed myself. So when did that, honey? I told y'all I've been busy, honey. I ain't been playing. I've been busy, honey. I'm finna find out how to do all this recover, local, OTR. I'm gonna learn how to do dispatching. I'm gonna learn how to do load planning. I'm gonna learn how to do it all, baby. That's what you gotta do when you go on your own fleet. So my trainer came in, okay. Got a chance to see him. He came in. One of the guys is going out with one of my trainers, and I wanted to do an interview with my trainer. I wanted to talk to my trainer. Girl, my trainer so incognito, honey. He won't take a picture. He won't do a video. He won't do nothing, girl. He like, my name Bennett. I ain't in it. So, no, Tamara, I'm not doing that. No, no, uh-uh. No, you ain't. I ain't on Facebook. I ain't. I'll be like, well, It's a problem, honey. But anyway, he came in, honey, took pictures, and there's one of my I think his subscriber is going out with one of my trainers, but I saw him, Team RG, stepping it up. I'm so proud of y'all, honey. Y'all is doing y'all thing. TRG Team RG's t-shirts are selling like crazy. We up to like 1,800 people. Sam was out there in Las Vegas, just turning it up. Just turning it up, baby. I ain't mad at you, honey. And and a lot of people contact me about finding the group because y'all interested in being a part of Team RG and with subscribers. And it's a secret group, so sometimes you may have trouble. If you can't find it, join my page or join his page and ask me to add you or ask him to add you, and we could get you in that way. He's going to change it as soon as he gets a chance from secret to closed, so everybody can just add themselves. But right now, I think it still says secret. So just come over there and say, hey, add me to Team RG. We'll be more than happy to do it. We've been doing a lot of things. People have been asking a lot of questions about trucking. There's a lot of experienced drivers in there. The group has really taken off, and we're really excited about things to come. People are getting their CDLs. People are doing it. So I'm really proud of that group. And we will continue to grow, and we will continue to make it happen, and we will continue to show you the side of trucking that you have never seen before in your life, baby. That's what we're doing now when you get through with all that. But join that group. Go ahead and join it. Do what you gotta do. Trucking Divas. Miss D Silva is doing stories on women in trucking. Okay, you can hear their background, how they got into trucking, what made them decide to be a driver, how long they've been in the business. She does a story on women are submitting their stories to her. If you would like to be a part or featured in one of her stories on Trucking Divas, go ahead and contact her, Miss D Silva, and submit your story so she can share that about how you got in trucking. And there's a lot of stories about women and where we came from and what made us get into this field and how long we've been in business and things like that. Go over there and check that out, and you can see all different kinds of women that's in this industry. If you're thinking about, becoming a driver, especially being a female. I want to thank you for your love. I want to thank you for your support. I want to thank you for having my back. I want to thank you for, just everything. I mean, y'all, hey, y'all are ride or die. I mean, I had a subscriber come up to me at Petro and Hammond. Baby, thank you for that. I appreciate you. And, but honey, you got to let Miss Tamara know you see me on YouTube or Team RG or something. 'Cause, honey, you can't tap on that window. I was like, wait a minute now. Get back. Hold up. What you doing? But it's all good, all good. I wish I had a little bit more time to talk to you, but I was going out the parking lot or whatever, and I appreciate it. If you see me out there, whatever, wave, do something, honey. Um, let's see. Thank you, my brother, sister. I want to thank you so much for all the love and support that you have done for me, and just being able to be there for me, and just keeping it positive, and taking it to the next level. And we're doing it, baby. We are doing it, honey. And David, thank you so much for meeting me out there in Arizona when I was coming out there to California. I really appreciate it. Miss Sola, I keep in touch with her. Thank you. Casanova, thank you so much. I think he's training right now. He has a driver that he's hired or something like that, but he's doing some training, so he's been really busy. Let's see. Oh, y'all want to know what keeps me calm? Why I'm so not happy, but what keeps me calm and what I do. This is what I do. I use this diffuser. You see that? It's called Young Living Diffuser. And I just keep that running in my truck at all times. And I have these oils that I put in there. I have these oils that I use that I put in a diffuser. And it's like, peace, calm, peppermint, what's that? Joy. And you can get them from my girlfriend. Her name is Frida, and she sells it for like $150, paying away. You know, all kinds of stuff that'll help you. Lemon, appetite, you know, stuff like that. I also drink one of these a day. What is it? They have these packets. It's called Young Living, so that's what I do. I take one of them a day. It's like I think it's like $150 for the starter kit. So it's something good to have. These are the oils that I use. Let's see what else, honey. We at 25 minutes, girl. Oh, some of the YouTube channels that I started looking at and I'm subscribed to, that Miss Allen Knight, honey. If I could be like Miss Allen Knight, honey, we really have it going on. She does a video every day, baby, honey. Miss Allen be like, I'm gonna have y'all uploaded by 9 o'clock tomorrow. But I watch her a lot. She went from something to doing flatbeds or something. I was like, go girl, go ahead with your bad self. You is doing flat. Who in the world talked you into doing that? But honey, I hats off to you, honey. I'm trying to catch up. But I enjoy her. I look at her videos all the time, except for when she driving, honey. Because if I'm driving, you driving, we both driving, girl, honey, I can't watch a 30-minute video driving, girl. I also watch, let's see, John and Jade. Oh my God, I just love them. When I get a man, baby, and when we get on the truck, I just hope we can be as happy as John and Jade is, honey. We are the blueberries, honey. I was like, blueberries, okay, all right. Well, we'll just be blueberries then, okay. But they get along so well, and that's what trucking is about. You being able to be on a truck with somebody 24 hours all the time and together. That's really being able to be compatible. Imagine if you lease purchase and you do like 7,000 miles and you are like a married couple and you are on the op, your gross revenue would be about $8,500. Okay. Remember, you only making one truck payment, one insurance, one everything. So only thing that's gonna double is your fuel. So after about $2,500 fuel and expenses and all that kind of stuff, I would say take half of that. Take about half of that, about 3,000. Y'all can make like $4,000-$5,000 a week lease purchase. I hope that's what y'all doing over there, cause honey, I know y'all cleaning up being a couple, cause all the money stay in one account, girl. That's what I'm talking about, where all the money stay together, you know. So whenever I find that lucky person that's gonna be on the truck with me and have a CDL, honey, that's what we gonna do, cause that's where it's at. I know where it's at. That's where it's at, and I love looking at them every day. I also watch this man trucker Josh. He's like so laid back. Him and Diesel, girl. I watched Trucker Josh when he went and got his guitar. What something he got, honey. I watch him sometimes, and that's it. And let's see, Team RG, get your t-shirts. We at 1,800 members. We steady growing every day. We add people, whatever. Trucking Divas, Derek, thank you. Taxes. People ask me, who do I recommend? Since I don't do taxes anymore, who do I recommend to do taxes? And I do have one person that I recommend that I did train, but she doesn't do truck independent operator lease purchase taxes, because that's a different tax. Okay. She will do taxes, truck driving taxes, that are company drivers, not lease purchase, not independent contractors. That's a whole different tax. You really don't need to be going to H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, Liberty Tax, none of those places. If you lease purchase independent operator, you need to have an accountant, you need to have a CPA, and you need to be able to keep them records. Now, if you're a truck driver working for a company, that's different. Okay, she could do that. Her name is Miss Frida Carmack Robbins. But I'll put her link on my Facebook page, and she does that. But not independent, not expenses, not none of that. She does not do that. Okay, just basic company stuff, husband, wife, company, whatever. You get a W-2, she does that. If you get a 1099, she does not do that, okay? But it's almost 30 minutes. And stop taking out this audit protection. I've been looking over some people's tax returns just to make sure it's been filed correctly and everything is okay. Y'all stop getting these little extra stuff they be putting on your tax return, okay? Can't nobody protect you. I was looking at a tax return yesterday, and I saw audit protection on there for $40. What is that? Can't nobody protect you from no audit, baby. When the IRS audits you, you get an audit. There's no protection, no shield, no nothing, okay? And the $40 that you pay for that ain't gonna get you nothing. Believe me when I tell you, it ain't gonna protect you nothing. All they're gonna do is pull your paperwork of what you probably already have, okay? And what you turned into them. They cannot protect you from the audit, so stop getting those extra fees onto your tax return when you don't have to. These companies charge $40 for protection, audit protection. They got 1,200. Let me calculate this real quick. They charging all these customers for some audit protection, which is $40 for the audit protection. They done made 10,000. How much they done made? 10,000? $10,000. And ain't protecting nothing. Okay? Miss Hammer, no. I used to own a franchise, okay? I used to own a franchise. I know where the nonsense fees come in. So stop doing that. Um, Make sure you pay attention to your tax return. Make sure you read over everything. Make sure if there is something on your tax return that you are not familiar with or you don't know what the number is, you better ask and talk to somebody. Say, hey, what is this? I have somebody message me the other day talking about, Tamara, I have this on my tax return and I didn't go to school or I didn't do this. You need to go back and have them remove that, okay? Because you are responsible for whatever it is that's on your tax return. So make sure that if it's something on there that you're not familiar with, have that person explain it to you, why it's on there, and if it still doesn't make sense, have it removed, okay? Or go somebody else and get a second opinion, okay? But it's been 30 minutes. Like I told you, it's honey. I could do you 30 minutes of Real Housewives of Trucking or Real Trucking or something. 30 minutes of real trucking reality out here in this world, and you ain't even got a commercial break. Okay, so now continue on, baby. Get back to doing whatever it is that y'all was doing. We finna move on, and I will see you all next week. What we got going on, March? That's it, baby. I love y'all. I love y'all. Peace, love, joy, happiness, and coming to KLLM, let me know, so I can come in and see you, welcome you. Who comes in and welcomes you to their company, girl? I do, because I can do that. I can wrap myself in and welcome you and make sure you are right, okay? Because I don't want no foolishness, honey. We ain't here for that. We ain't here for no foolishness. We here to come over here, make money, make this paper, feed our families, get on the road, and let's go. We ain't trying to have no foolishness, okay? So let me know that you're coming. Let me know that you're here. And if I can, I'll route myself in so I can see you. And I love you. Peace out. I'll see y'all next week. And like I say, hit me up on my Facebook page. Join up because I put my pictures and all that kind of stuff on there. And I appreciate you. And I will see y'all next week, baby. Peace out.